Hello, fellow Southern Cameroonians. I'm trying to get connected. I don't even know I'm live, but I can't see myself. So let me try to see whether I can be able to get my face so that you can see me. Yes, I'm live now. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, please share the video. I will talk just for very few minutes to our people. Share the video. We know what is happening. We are now talking to you from Nigeria, from the Cross River States, where we are having close to 28,000 Southern Cameroonian refugees. So if you're watching, please share the video. Let me just discuss briefly. We understand the discouragement. We understand the stress of our people about the arrest of the interim president and his entire, not even entire cabinet, because even the unborn Southern Cameroonian and Amazonian knows that the arrest of the president does not change anything. So the struggle has to go on. Share the video, keep sharing, and I'll just tell you briefly what is happening. I'm coming with smile because this struggle, people say, is ordained by God, and it's God acting. Because if not of God, how can you pick up the president and all of his cabinet ministers, some of his cabinet ministers, without the world knowing as soon as it happened? So share the video, and it's just to tell our people all is not over. All is not over. The Nigerian government is doing its job, and it's really time to tell our people that the Nigerian government has been so helpful to our people, the thousands of refugees who are here, and they know the issues at stake. So there is no reason whatsoever why Nigeria will trust people, because we are one people. As Africans, we are one people, and we have ties with Nigeria, historical ties with Nigeria. Our president and the entire cabinet, I want to reassure you, they are not being mistreated as far as I know, and they just want to get them answer some questions about what is actually happening. I wanted some more people to come on board to know that what is happening, it's a blessing to the struggle. I call it a blessing to the struggle. It's not disappointment, or some people are discouraged or whatsoever. Not at all. You see, I'm coming with a smile, even though it's something very serious and grave. But we have to let our people to know that all is not lost. The arrest of the interim president and members of his cabinet is just a demonstration of what we may call another arm of the Southern Cameroonian diplomacy. The world is watching what is going to happen to them, and would they be released? They must be released. They will be released. Nigeria has been helping all the 28,000 refugees, and they might just have some people to question them. It doesn't mean that they're arresting for whatsoever reason. We know Sisiku has always been non-violent and always wants that things should handle diplomatically. So now, people, I want to share the video, please, and I will talk for just a few minutes, and we'll see. It's just to give our people hope. Some even call me. I've had more than 40 to 50 calls. More, I cannot even count the number of people who are calling me to find out whether I myself am safe. We are all safe. The president and the interim government and its leadership, they are all safe. We are here in Nigeria, and there is no reason whatsoever, as I said a while ago, for Nigeria to torture any Southern Cameroonian. They're doing their work to try to ensure that the Southern Cameroonians, in their quest for freedoms, do not infringe on the sovereignty of Nigeria. That's just the thing. So people should not make a big deal out of it. I'm not so much in WhatsApp groups, because people are saying things that are not verified. They are saying a lot of things going up, down, which are not so much important for our people. And that's why I have to come in a live video like this, very briefly, unannounced, to talk to our people that all is not lost. The 30% and the 7 members of Islam are really going to gain their freedom, and it said help us. This is taking the struggle to a different phase. Remember that when Nelson Mandela was arrested, I keep telling some of the people who called me, the struggle did not end to liberate South Africa from the fangs of apartheid. Even when they arrested Dr. Fontaine, Manchu BBC, and the others, the struggle did not end. So arresting the leaders, as I said, is just to question them find out what is actually happening. It's an opportunity for our leaders to tell the Nigerian government the pain, the killings. They have seen the victims here. Nigeria has received thousands of our people and are hosting them. So it's time for our leadership to use this opportunity to tell them that Nigeria, our people are going through untold pain. So no one should be scared, no one should panic, no one should be discouraged. The Southern Cameroon struggle is ordained by God. It's God making it happen. If not of God, how would you explain that it would take the president and the interim president and 7 members of his cabinet? So it's God working in no discouragement. Nobody should feel discouraged that they have arrested the interim president and they are going to do whatsoever. It's bullshit. Southern Cameroonians all over the world know that La République du Cameroon is trying to extinct us. They are trying to wipe us out from the world, and we can't allow that to happen. We saw how we had twins in one of the camps, and I've received calls from all over Nigeria, all the camps. Those who are in the different camps are calling me to tell me what I'm telling them. They've arrested our interim president. Is just for to question them, to ask them what is happening in Southern Cameroon. Let me hear from them. It's time to tell the Nigerian government that this is what is actually happening in Southern Cameroon. People have been killed, they have been maimed. We have 28,000 Southern Cameroonians in Nigeria. So will Nigeria arrest everybody and keep in detention? Nigeria is big brother Africa. They know how to issues in a way that everybody will feel comfortable. Remember what they have been able to do for us. Nigeria has assisted us. It's the untold story about the being or the well-being of Southern Cameroonians here in Nigeria. Nigeria has provided free medication to Southern Cameroonians. As I'm talking to you, there is a building that building will host about 400 of our people.